so freaking bad? Wrestle me.
Welcome everyone to Juice Pro Wrestling, episode 180, O Come All Ye Juiceful, part 2. Once again, we wish everyone happy holidays, a happy new year, an awesome 2022. We wish you health, we wish you happiness, we wish you to achieve all your goals and dreams, and we wish you to buy some of our fucking shirts and support us. All the best. Enjoy the show.
I like the Manson brothers. I like the when we had Snitsky and Stacy on, and
that was cool too.
Talking about the why is the name of the movie 40 Acres
2020.
of Hell? 20 Acres of Hell. 20 Acres of Hell match.
100 acres of hell.
195.7 kilometers of hell match. You see, you got a third chance to beat me.
Be my brother.
That was that one was one of those interviews. I mean that was a 2020, I think, but that was one of those when my wheels started turning for the possibility of some of the shit we're gonna do in the next year and 2-3 years. Right. Meeting those guys and
McKeever,
interviewing
dude,
them.
They're making the werewolf movie down in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Another
one.
awesome guest. They're gonna be doing shit. Doing it with the new Charles Bronson.
That motherfucker does look like
Charles Bronzy.
He does look like him. It's crazy.
It's so awesome, dude. Fucking Steve Grimmett, dude, from Grim Reaper.
Grimmett.
That was awesome.
That was super fucking cool, man.
That was super cool.
I finally got the answer to a lifelong question of what does suck it and see mean? Yeah. Guys, go back and check that.
Oh, he told you.
Yeah, that one's fucking cool. Dude, Kevin Salk,
yes,
the punk photographer that like took pictures of my childhood heroes. I got that book. It's fucking amazing. Fathom/art.com. You guys can pick up a copy for yourself. Misfits, Black Flag, Circle Jerks, Minor Threat, Descendants, all these bands. He's hung out with these guys in like the heyday when the scene was happening. You know, it's one thing to say like, you know, all those guys now, like maybe you're an acquaintance from like even 10 years ago, but to be back in like the 80s during the heyday of hardcore punk, like so awesome, man. That guy's got a lot of fucking cool shit in that book, so everybody needs to check that out. That he was a super awesome dude. He was a super humble dude. You can tell that's like, man, you know, you're never too old to fucking live your dream out, man. And something that he had that he sat on, that now there's a platform for him to be able to deliver it. It's good, man. It's real good.
Real good.
What about Ava Lawless, dude? Bodi, we got to
Ava
talk
Lawless was cool.
Dead.
Yep. Pretty much the whole episode.
Yeah, that was the one where we're like, we're going to talk about wrestling, and then you guys all like Return of the Living Dead. So
we're going to talk about Return of the Living
Dead. Yeah, she was super cool.
Hell yeah. Better watch your tongue if you like this job. Like this job.
One of my goals for 2022 is to finish watching that movie.
Oh my God, dude.
You're the worst.
I'm close.
I've seen it twice just sitting here.
Dude, Brian Cage, another cool one.
Dude, yes.
Shout out to him.
That was very, very special.
With him.
That was I loved that episode. That was
cool, you know, to be able to pay respects and and revisit Chris Canyon. Like super awesome, dude.
Yeah. Brian's a good dude, man. Brian Cage is an awesome dude.
Yeah, don't give him flack because he's a meathead. Whatever they all are, they're all pro wrestlers, you know, for the most part. Hey, man, like chill out, ease up on Brian.
Dude, that guy's impressive, man. Every time you post a pic on Instagram or Twitter of him getting jacked in the gym, man, I'm just like, God, that is impressive.
Him and Hammerstone just had a match.
Oh yeah,
a dream match. Dreamboat beefsteaks.
Yes, beefsteaks, cheesesteaks, beef skirts. Oh yeah.
Brian Cage, let me say about him for a second. I don't understand I was critical of him for like I'm being honest. I was critical of him for like reasons of he was putting over people when he should have been the main guy. Like he should have been a destroyer when he first came onto the scene because he's a monster.
He's a monster.
That's not how it happened. But over the last year, I've really come to appreciate what he does. And now the criticism he gets online, I don't understand it. It seems so absolutely forced and I say that with the fans and stuff. He's one of those weird examples of the fans, like it's like a weird, unjustified criticism of him. Like I don't fucking understand it, and that's all I'll say about that. I I was super happy we got the interview. I didn't know anything about Canyon. Now I know a shitload about Canyon. It was, I got a ton of respect for him. And, one of these days we'll get to actually sit at a Warrior show or some other place and talk comics and movies and all the stuff he's passionate about. But his discipline and he just seems like a fucking really, really good dude. And I'm grateful that we got to interview him. And so, yeah.
Me too. Definitely.
That was cool. And the little pop in during the interview, I think I cut it though. Little pop in by Melissa Santos. that was cool. Too.
Hello.
That was cool
too. Oh yeah, Shwing. What
people,
about Rohit Raju? Hakeem Zayn.
Oh
dude.
Shit! Fuck
he fucking ruled, man.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome.
Great guest.
He was in my 6-week period of ass kissing when we interviewed him. He's like, I like your muscles, and I think he's the first person I said I like how you move. I gotta find better ways to compliment people.
I think so.
You should, dude. Matthew Robles, MK, fucking all day.
Yeah,
heel manager, great mind for the business. Dude, that guy is so fucking cool. He was another great episode. I'm just trying to think of all the ones that we've done this year, man. We've amped
Sam
up Dan
Adonis. Yeah,
Sam
Dan
Adonis.
Was that this year or last year? I don't remember.
Sam Adonis, I believe, was this year.
That's what I thought.
think.
Like beginning of the year, yeah.
Everybody,
Adonis,
we're giving you all these recommendations to tell you one episode because this is, where you need
Adonis
to go.
Right. Adonis and Robles are another one of those examples of people that started the wheel turning for some potential future projects because they do it, they know it. We have access to them. And I'd like to believe that we're 3 creative dudes. So we'll see what happens in 2022 and 2023.
Sure.
It's very exciting, but it takes, just like everybody says, it takes hard work. So it takes hard work to be the body guy of podcasting. Well, maybe not. Brian Cage said it was
Chris Van Vliet.
Yeah, it is Chris Van Vliet. He's pretty jacked. But it takes a lot of hard work to do all the shit we do, and it's I know what people's opinions are of podcasting and all that other stuff, and having opinions, and it just it takes work, and it's enjoyable and it's fun. I look forward every time we fucking record. I get excited and I look forward to the next one. It's true. This shit is fucking fun, man.
It is.
I don't think we'd do if it wasn't, because there's times where you are sleep deprived and you are fucking tired,
or this or that.
You have to record, and life hits you in your fucking ball sack, and you're like, "Hey, put a smile on your face and interview this dude."
No.
So it's been cool, and I feel like we're just gonna keep. We say it every year because it's just the nature of us. We'll get hyped.
The nature of the beast.
Future will be fucking bright.
That's right. The future will be bright. And Sreten's got a lot of editing to do tonight. Hey, this is the fucking end of 2021, believe it or not. 2 years into the pandemic, this crazy wrestling world we're living in, this crazy COVID world we're living in. I'm going to run through a list between the 3 of us, and we'll start with Sreten, and we'll go down the list to Bodi, to the Juice. And we're going to just the first names that come to your mind. Try to be as quick as possible. You're not going to have the right answer because you never do when people are asking what's your favorite what.
It's opinion.
We've
explained this. Forgive the formalities. Let's fucking do it. Sreten.
Yeah.
Year 2021. What was your favorite wrestler?
My favorite wrestler 2021. On the women's side, Sheet is my number 1. On the guys' side, Pac. I want to see him more and more. I think he's awesome. I hope he gets like a badass run.
That's it.
All right.
I said wrestler. You gave me more. Bodi, show this motherfucker how it's done.
2021 favorite wrestler. I'm gonna have to side with Hangman Adam Page just because of his story arc, how he handled 2021.
Mark.
I am, dude. I'm a huge mark for him, man. But you just look at his work in 2021, how he carried that storyline with him. He had a kid. Congratulations. That's awesome. But that's that would be my vote just because of the culmination from January till right now.
Female grappler. Go.
Female grappler. Dude. So many good ones. Britt Baker. Just handling business. And, I could say plenty of other names.
Fucking evolution of Britt Baker. Wow.
Yeah. Just how when she first came in to now. Her 2021 has been amazing. She's been holding that belt high and proud, man. I just love watching her promo work, and the crowd's into her, man. The crowd's eating out of the palm of her hand, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I'm gonna throw this on you guys. Favorite wrestler, Kenny Omega. Can't discount can't discount
You got
what
it.
the man has done between major promotions this year and champion those promotions, and some of the rub that he may or controversially have not made between their work with TNA or Impact and AEW. You know, a lot of people like to hate and say, what'd that do for Impact? Well, you had Kenny Omega as your world champion. At least brought some eyes on you that you never had before, you know? And the guy we just learned that he worked hurt through most of this with vertigo, is super fucked up. And like, dude, I was wanting Kenny Omega from before Kenny Omega was AEW. We all were. And we got it. We just got it in a different way, a way that was AEW, which is cool because you're in a new place, right? You got to fucking change and adapt and make that something special there. Like, otherwise, if it's the same fucking dog and pony show everywhere you go, I mean, it gets old, you know? And I thought, dude, he nailed it. He nailed it with all of his shit. Like, it was like cleaner 2.0, you know? So
I agree.
Good
Totally.
answer.
Totally.
fucking Kenny Omega, man.
Great
Yeah,
answer.
nothing, just off the charts, man.
And here's the thing. This is it was his fucking idea to do this, whether it's because Don Callis is his fucking boy or not. Who cares? To help Impact out. It was his idea to do all that shit, you know? He went to Tony with that, like, to get that even going. So, man, that was something super cool to see early on in the year. And I'll be honest, it didn't play out maybe as grandiose as I would have wanted. But then again, I can't sit here and honestly tell you do I know what I would have wanted? No. As wrestling fans, we have a lot of that. That's why I think people hate on a lot of shit, you know, like you see how it played out. Like, it, in the long run, looking back, hindsight 2020, it was pretty fucking good, dude. And it ended with Bodi's favorite guy, Hangman Adam Page, winning over a 2-year storytelling plan that didn't feel like 2 years to tell that story.
Not
when
at
I
all.
first watched AEW Dynamite, the first show seemed like 20 minutes, you know, and when we were watching these pay-per-views, they seemed like an hour. Like, that's how good this shit is. When it seems time flies when you're having fun or slinging dung, whichever you're doing.
I like both.
Yeah. And for a female, man, dude, there's a lot, dude. And I would like to say Britt Baker too, but I'm gonna duck out and say, dude, Lady Frost for me has been fucking killing it. Like, her and Victor Benjamin are fucking some cool ass people. And she's just been everywhere. She's doing it old school. She's appearing fucking on all these shows. Like, I believe just signed some kind of deal with Impact, and you know, comes out to AAW and Warrior Wrestling. Like, I think she's been killing it. Maybe not the accolades that like Britt's getting and shit, but I'm just kind of looking like, dude, Britt's rise was fucking meteoric. It was awesome. You know, it's great. It's there, but I'm looking at like a future, you know, from what she's doing and athletically, dude, like, she's pretty fucking gifted. She can go in the ring for a little doll, little ice doll. Like,
definitely.
She is.
What else you got for us?
Next, tag team.
Ooh, man.
And I will tell you this: you don't have to say like, this doesn't conform us to WWE. So because there's or Impact, there is a women's, and I'm not doing that to be chauvinistic or anything. I'm just saying, if you're gonna list that tag team, if it's male or female, list it.
I hate to keep sticking to AEW, but FTR, dude. And I've been a fan of them since NXT and WWF.
You have. You've been a mark.
I've been a huge mark for them. But it's because it's a throwback to the old school way of wrestling. And now with the theme, and they got Tully, they got the coats, the jackets, man. The towels around their neck. Just everything they do screams old school to me, and I love it.
And what are they gonna do with Arn? You could tell, like, they didn't really want Arn. That last, what was I seen, Rampage maybe or Dynamite, where they didn't want Arn. They didn't really want to beat up on Arn. You know, they was like, let's talk this out. They can't fuck with the brain busters. They got to get back together at some point.
I'm gonna have to say FTR too, especially the last couple months with what they've been doing. I think they're super entertaining. They're awesome in the ring. Whoever they wrestle, if you want to go with flippy guys, they can do it. If you want to go with fucking chest slappers, they can do it. That's my answer. FTR.
I like it.
Wallace?
We're gonna have to go Young Bucks, man.
All right.
Cliche
There you go.
fucking answer.
Well,
AEW heavy, but I mean, dude, injury or not, whatever the reasons, I don't care. They dropped the belts in a hell of a fucking match against the Lucha Bros.
Oh yeah,
some great story too, man. Like just the whole elite thing. I really dug it. The reason tag team wrestling is so hot like it is, and especially like AEW's got a hot spot for tags. It's because the Young Bucks.
because of them.
We're cool. We're fucking crossed over and we're super fucking cool. And I think they still are, you know. And I think
Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you guys at with the Briscoes?
I love the Briscoes, dude. Like they're GCW tag champs as of this recording. But dude, I think that's awesome. And I hope that they wind up in one of I'm not gonna say WWE. You have to say AEW. It's like everybody wants them to go to AEW. Why? Because they seem like they're a major TV promotion that at least gets it right. You can't please everybody, but I guarantee you, if AEW was in the spot with all the shit that WWE has, probably get over more. You know?
Yeah. All right. I wondered because I just recently in the last 6 months found out about them, and they're super popular in in different promotions that they wrestle for, and I just wondered what you guys thought. We don't talk about them often, and that might be one of the first times we ever mention them. Bodi, what do you think about the Briscoes?
Oh my God, the Briscoes, man! Oh, tough sons of bitches, man. I want to see them everywhere because they just won the GCW titles, and I'd love to see them up against just anyone and everyone because of their body of work and just their brawlers, their ass kickers.
Yeah, it's like we're playing a video game, and these are all our, these are all the creative characters I want to download to my promotion. Yeah, dude. All right, let me. What about best promo?
Sreten had a beat on one earlier.
Yeah, the one recently I watched, but I'd like to say that fucking anything Eddie Kingston does.
Oh my God, you're not kidding.
Eddie Kingston is a monster on that fucking microphone. He's getting better. I mean, I know he's been in the game forever, but he's a little out of shape. And whatever, man. It just, what I mean is when he gets in the ring, sometimes it's not as like, there's some of the stuff that he can't do. But in the last year watching him, he's gotten way the fuck better. And I say that like he's a new guy. He's fucking not a new guy. He's a veteran. But holy shit, nobody can get, I mean, you can make an argument that MJF, CM Punk, some other guys can't get close to him, like promo wise. Actually, Rajit is an amazing promo guy too. Like he's a killer promo guy. Ethan Page, I mean, I feel like he's a little handcuffed, but he's a killer promo guy too. But fuck, man, yeah, anything that Eddie Kingston does. But a specific one is the MJF versus CM Punk one that happened whenever the fuck recently.
A couple weeks ago.
That was amazing.
Yeah, dude, that was.
Is that Bodi? That's your pick too, isn't it?
Actually, no. It's up there. It is up there because it was very close. Personally, for me, my favorite promo of this past year has to be Moose. When he won that Impact title.
Ooh, good answer.
Like
good
that
answer.
promo blew me away, man. That promo blew me away. Like I know Moose has it in him to cut promos. He's not really known as a promo guy, but when he cut that promo and the way he delivered it, just all the little intricacies in his promo and that promo specifically, I mean, put him on the promo map for me. Promo. But yeah, like, dude,
we got a promo.
He killed it.
That
was one of my favorites because it was him talking shit. He won the title. And I'm up there with these guys. You can't mention all these names without putting Moose's name in there.
I do have to mention also, not a specific promo, but Britt Baker in the last year and a half to 2 years has become she's a monster on that mic. When she
owns it. She's
so fucking good. Yeah, she doesn't mess up ever. It's cool. It's impressive because you can, anytime anybody does a promo and stutters for even a second, Young Bucks have a tendency to, and I don't think it's mistakes. It's just the way they deliver that shit. A lot of guys just don't. And unfortunately, like Kenny Omega to me is just such an amazing performer in every way. But when he cuts promos, I feel like he's kind of too nice, So it's like, but goddamn, Britt Baker, again, no specific promo, but she's awesome on the mic, and I'm not a big fan, but I respect the fuck out of her.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm down with Bodi with the Moose, man. So let me ask you guys this though: who do you think is the most improved wrestler of 2021?
Most improved to 2021. That's a
Well,
tough
one of mine is Jungle Boy.
There you go. That's a great answer.
Great answer. I got an answer. I'll just throw
For it.
out too.
Throw it out there.
Ty Conti.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. All the yeses.
Yep.
Ty Conte for sure.
I also want to say, now you guys got to help me with her name. Nyla Rose.
He's nuts.
Nyla Rose, when we first started watching AEW, she's huge, she's strong, she's all these things, but I always found her to be like, hype her up, like bring her over, like put her over, but I just didn't think, like, I feel like she fucked up a lot. And to watch her wrestle now, I think she's improved quite a bit. She doesn't fuck up as much. She doesn't mess up often. So that's one, as far as improvement, she's on my list too.
Who's the most underrated?
Most underrated, huh? Well, this is, you know what? My most improved and most underrated are going to go hand in hand. If you guys don't mind me saying this.
I believe it when I hear it.
You're going to believe it when you hear this, because I'm going to say underrated. I got to say, Abaddon. I have to bring it up, man.
Abaddon. You haven't mentioned her in a while.
No, I haven't.
Dead girl comes back.
If you follow her, I most improved like her workout, her physique. Like she lost a lot of weight. She slimmed down. She bulked up a little bit. She toned up. Not to saying she was like huge or anything before, but you can see like the improvement.
She was like huge.
Yeah. I even think her work in the ring is a lot better than it has been, and her psychology is a lot better too, especially with the character that she portrays. It's just a lot of good things I've been seeing out of her. And also underrated, I think Brian Cage. Brian Cage is underrated. That guy can do everything.
Yeah, I would say I think you just kind of took mine. Yeah.
Go for it. Elaborate, please, if that's yours.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, he's fucking,
he can do everything.
He can. And you look at, I mean, you accentuate the positive, hide the negative. When he was booked in Lucha Underground, it was strong. That's why he became famous, was because of Lucha Underground. He had a good run in Impact, dude, but I just don't know. It feels like it fell flat, the booking in AEW, right now for him. And whatever, we could sit here and say that, and then they'll slap us fucking silly upside the head next Wednesday night when all of a sudden he's involved in a crazy ass storyline, like, or something, or you never know. I don't know. I'm not there. They have a big influx of talent.
They just have so many people, and then they brought in these people, like they brought in people from WWE that they're just more popular. And how do you book these guys that maybe in 2 or 3 or 5 years could be just as popular when these guys are already that popular? It's really
but they're already doing that. Because, they talk about the 4 pillars and all that shit, dude. I mean,
they're doing it, but then these, like, there's, I mean, somebody's always going to fall through the cracks. Brian Cage, my thing is underrated is Brian Cage and, what is his face? Murder Hawk.
Lance Archer.
Lance Archer, who's just as fuck as impressive. But Lance is doing shit like, in other promotions. In New Japan and stuff. Yeah, and now he's hurt, so you don't see him often. But, and I mentioned him because he's one of my favorite wrestlers, is Pac. And I like they put him with the Lucha Brothers, but I think he's a motherfucker on the mic too. I think he's scary and good, and he like never fucks up on the mic. He's always intense, and I underutilized, but whatever. Also, I'm Team Cody Rhodes, you fucking assholes.
I know you guys.
Fucking
that prick.
Chomo. Hey, who's your most overrated wrestler?
Oh man. The kid in me wants to say Cody Rhodes, but not really.
I know. All right.
Most overrated. This is going to be a very unpopular thing. Everyone out there can just give me the heat, bring me the smoke, because I think Randy Orton's overrated. There, I said it. I've been saying it for almost 10 years. He's overrated. Get over yourselves, everybody.
Hey, the Nature Boy Rick Flair. Let me tell you, Randy, he's the best, man. Him, AJ, and what's that kid like from AEW? Kenny Omega? Yeah, Kenny Omega.
Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
All right. That's right.
I don't have an answer for this, because if I'm not entertained, I'm gonna fucking turn the channel.
Well, who have you seen that has, like, that you may know of, that has some hype behind them that you just think is like, I don't see it?
Well, when I'm trying to think of somebody because I'm only on TV. I really only watch AEW, and I'm trying to think of who's out there. Dude, this is I'll get way more heat than you guys are for this shit. With this opinion is even though I think he's an unbelievable performer, he's good on the mic. The crowd absolutely loves him. I love what he's doing since he came in. But Daniel Bryan, I usually fast forward. I just do.
Lord.
So
okay.
I mean, I
He did say, "Oh my Lord."
I just do. It's not disrespectful.
Wow,
he's
that's
doing
very
everything
disrespectful.
That's it.
You just cost us viewers.
I'm done.
Bodi just
I'm
quit
out
the
here.
show.
Oh, you quit the show.
You
Oh no.
quit for real.
I mean, you guys put me on the
dastardly
spot.
thing to say. So you don't like he doesn't entertain you because he's not what? Because he's welcome back. Welcome
I
back.
love when we were
welcome.
when we were talking theme
opinion.
songs.
I love it.
When we were talking theme songs, I do really enjoy his theme songs, and the reason, like, I'm not a fan. I just think
piece
that
of shit.
his push, he's kind of doing exactly what he's being a worker, a very professional worker. And I'm assuming in 6 or 7 months or so, he's going to get that fucking badass push. And then I will change my mind. So
I like it. I like the controversy. Good job. I like it.
I mean, that like I said, that's my answer. And I'll probably blurt out another one sometime here soon, but
There you go.
That's interesting.
well, what's your answer, Wallace?
Yeah.
Who's
wanna know.
overrated?
Well,
Yeah,
what's both
who do
of
you
your
think is-
answers?
I already told you mine.
I forgot.
I don't
already.
know.
Mine was Randy Orton.
Oh yeah, that's
Who do
right.
Yeah.
Wait, let me put you on that spot because I would say the entire WWE roster minus what's his face?
Minus Roman Reigns.
Yeah, minus Roman Reigns. I think the entire roster is kind of overrated. But I don't watch the product, so it's an unfair criticism. And I won't list.
I don't know about that.
I won't list other promotions other than WWE and AEW because I think all their people are pretty good. There's if you talk about impact, anybody that they give time to do something is good. Same with ROH is done, but Danhausen got a little push, and all these other small GCW is knocking it out of the park almost like second by second. And everybody knows how I feel about that shit, but entertainment is entertainment, and the crowd loves it, and they really don't miss steps. So it's hard to criticize like these smaller promotions, smaller than the big two. New Japan, I don't know enough about, and they also seem to be knocking it out of the park. So I would put you guys in the hot seat and say you have to say an AEW person. Who would you say? Don't leave me on an island of shit.
For overrated.
Oh yes, overrated.
Christian.
That's actually a good one. That's a pretty good one.
I agree with that one. I don't mind him. But, yeah.
Christian's Christian, but it's just whatever. I'm not like dogging him, whatever. I like some of his more. I feel he's like
yeah, maybe I don't like this question.
It could be.
It's kind of a
because it makes you be a little negative. Oh, hey, fuck you. What was your favorite feud?
Oh, my favorite feud?
Yeah.
Dude, hands down, Nick Gage and Matt Cardona.
Oh, dude, that's good. That's good.
That's hot.
Mine's close to that.
Yeah, their feud just, dude, blew everything away. That was awesome.
My favorite Bodi was Matt Cardona versus the GCW fan base.
Yes.
We were right there, brother. We were there.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
What was it wasn't a feud, but it led to one of the best matches last year. Was the Best Friends and what's their face? God damn it.
Oh, Proud and Powerful. Yeah, when they had that parking lot brawl.
that name is weird. Like I don't think it clicks in my brain. But that that street fight they did was one of the best matches last year.
Oh yeah.
And so it wasn't like a build for like a intense rivalry, but that whatever the fuck they did before that match was killer.
Yeah, that was good from last year. No, I was just like, hey, motherfucker.
I'm like,
for 2021 and talk about 2020. It's been a hell of a year.
Was that last year? My 2 years are
I think that was 2020. We'll give it to you.
Yeah, but hey, who's
give it to you.
counting anyway?
I did like before Ethan Page. This is probably 2021 too. Ethan Page before he left for AEW and what's her face, Kylie Ray. Like they did a couple of on freelance wrestling. They had like a feud that was pretty good.
Let me ask you this: who do you think is your biggest disappointment for you guys? Who is someone that you feel, and maybe knock to them, but that you had eyes on that thought was going to break out this year that just hasn't got it?
I don't know. I don't have a good answer.
I do. I just gotta think. think of it.
Who's that lady from England that is part of DMD's crew? When she came
Oh, that's
out,
Jamie Hayter.
Jamie Hayter.
when her debut, she came out and there was a no pop. I felt bad for her. I was like, shit, she's probably a good ass
Well,
wrestler.
that's not answering the question, though. The question is there a wrestler who you feel is the biggest disappointment this year that you thought was going to fucking blow up? For instance, you could have loved Hangman Page, and had he not won the world title, which maybe you'd be pissed and say, I fucking hate Hangman Page. Who soured your fucking grapes? Want to know?
It's hard to answer because I don't know if something pops into my head, but there really wasn't any.
You know what? I'm gonna go with something here. I'm gonna say Andrade.
Matt
Andrade Idolo. Yeah, the Bears and Matt Nagy. Fuck them guys.
I agree with the Andrade one.
Andrade though would be
Andrade biggest disappointment as far as his booking. Well, that's what we'll say because these guys are saying what's going on. You know,
besides Brian Cage.
Yeah.
But I mean, well, no, now Andrade is being used, but for the most part, when he first came in, like I was like, man, he's not doing a lot. Like he's doing some stuff here and there, but he's
got figured out. Maybe he's being a fucking ass behind the scenes too. Who knows?
Who knows? But
no,
yeah,
I only do this for you for this long.
I think a lot of storylines based on the time, and I don't know if I would have had this opinion before we did the TJP interview. I'm not disappointed in any of this shit, and like I have high hopes for Andrade because he looks awesome. All the shit he does is awesome. He's got this history. He's had good matches. They're trying. There's just
It's coming.
There's so many awesome fucking people, and it's hard to pick. Like it's hard to pick who's going to be the top guy because no matter what you do, like you're in wrestling and your focus. I mean, it is an ADD world. But even with all that ADD, dude, you can't be all fucking super hyped for a 2-hour show and you get hyped for like 8 different people and 16 different people. Like you only have so much energy during a show. And, you know, the Young Bucks are doing awesome shit. Hangman Page is doing awesome shit. CM Punk came out of nowhere. Daniel Bryan came out of nowhere. Now people talking about whatever the fuck Bray Wyatt's real name is. Like, is he coming? Like,
Wyndham.
You know? I mean, the Dark Order, they're trying to keep the Dark Order on people's minds and they're having all these killer matches, but how do you juggle all these fucking people? And then the biggest criticism, because we mostly talk about AEW, but the biggest criticism that people say that even that, I don't know how fair it is like the women's side of things isn't what it should be, but you fucking tell me how to book it. Like how do you give CM Punk enough time because he's a superstar? How do you then give the top guys, the pillars, enough time? How do you give
pillars?
Like I already mentioned Ethan Page before. I think he's got an amazing like wrestling brain, and like I'm not too excited about him and what's his face, like how they've been booked this last year. But that's what they're going with. How do you highlight? How do you highlight literally 50 fucking people
exactly
in 3 hours?
Marker
and some YouTube.
Exactly.
They're doing a good job. Hell of a job with the fucking booking at AEW this year. It's been I'd say it's been once again probably second year in a row my favorite major promotion to watch. I mean
the other one we talk about is GCW that we don't watch that often because it's hard.
Impact.
Yeah, and we talk about Impact. And Impact is fucking great. The product
and they're gonna get even better, dude. Jonah's there. Tell them about Jonah real quick, Bodi, as I take this piss in a loo.
Yeah, Jonah's pretty cool.
Jonah's pretty cool.
Jonah is pretty cool. Yep.
Who is he? Was he the dude that was in NWA?
Yeah, he was in NXT as Bronson Reed, I believe.
Okay, then I definitely.
If it's the same dude I'm thinking about. Yeah, Jonah was Bronson Reed. So he was Bronson Reed in NXT, and they didn't really use him that much.
Yeah.
But the dude's an amazing worker. God, that guy can move. For a bigger dude, yeah, he's awesome.
Hey, dude, it's Bodi, Sreten, you motherfuckers. It's been a crazy year. We've done a lot of shit. Hopefully, we've been able to entertain the masses. And if you sat with us through the thick and thin and listened to our rants, thank you. I appreciate it. I promise you'll find some sort of quality within what you're watching and listening to. Maybe not, but at least a boy can dream. Boys can dream. So any closing notes or anything on 2021, what a crazy year it's been, all that shit. Now's the time for you guys to say it. Fucking let it out. Let the world know what's going on in 2022 for Bruiser Bodi and Sreten.
My 2022, my new nickname is Somewhat Savage.
Somewhat savage.
I was going to say Buster Ass Trick John Hebitch.
How dare you?
Harry Balzania.
I'll take it.
There you go. That's going to be your new wrestling name.
Are we
Harry
doing final
Balzania.
thoughts? Roundtable final thoughts? And a conclusion?
Yeah.
Yes.
You want to go first, Bodi, or you want me to go?
Sure. It's been fun. A lot of great guests, a lot of great talks. I missed the hell out of you guys. Moving down here to Florida was great for me and my family.
Rub it
just
in.
being closer to my parents. So also I can't really complain about the 70-degree November weather and the lack of snow. I think that's pretty cool. But no, in seriousness, it's been one heck of a year, and I look forward to 2022 with you guys and what JPDUB and Juice has coming up. Maybe we guys can get together and we can travel somewhere and watch a show.
One of the goals.
Yes, it is.
It's always the goal. Size is the prize. Yeah.
Thanks to all the listeners and fans out there. You guys rule. I love you all.
Yeah.
And one more thing, Bruiser Bodi, the tightest cheeks in the game.
He had to get it in. Maybe it'll be a t-shirt. I mean, maybe that's something to look forward to. But I mean, most definitely in 2022, we're going to change up, get some new shirt designs at our Pro Wrestling Tees store. Hopefully have some other shit for you guys, some more interactive shit coming at you. And we're just going to keep on keeping on, bringing the fucking heat. We've had a lot of really great fans and people come on the show this year. So I just want to send a shout out to all you guys that are really like tuning in and listening and sharing and interacting with us and shit. It's a very small list that we hope to get a lot bigger, but that only works if you guys help and promote and share and follow us on all the social medias, prowrestlingtees.com/JPDUBtees. We got a link tree. We're on all that shit. Click that shit. Follow us on any podcasting platform, Spotify,
anywhere.
Yeah. iTunes,
please. Stitcher, YouTube.
Specific shout out to Nick Boudreau for all the support.
Nick Boudreau, you're the man.
And your cool last name.
Boudreau, you're only the man if you listen to this whole cut, though. I want to see both weeks. Otherwise, we're going to retort that comment. And you're going to be the weasel.
Yeah, I want a 2-page report, too.
Yeah, I also want to say, I said it last year, said it this year. Like onwards and upwards with some shit. 2022 is going to be exciting because stuff we talked about this year and the year before and when we first started, some of that shit's actually going to fall into place, and it's just really exciting. And I wish again, thanks everybody to listen. Please tell more people. Like, we want to dominate the universe, and we can't do that without your support. Buy our shit. We'll have more shit. If you see us on the street, say what's up. We are we're all three very friendly. And 2022 is going to be more travel and more projects greenlit and put on the internet and other places for your entertainment pleasure.
True.
So it's exciting. And again, thanks to everybody. I wish you all health and happiness in the next year.
And a fine adieu.
Yeah. Merry motherfucking Christmas. Merry motherfucking Christmas. Merry motherfucking Christmas. And a happy
juicy year.
Yeah, juicy year, boy. Juicy years. They're going to follow us into 2022, I hope. Wet them up. Wet them up. Wet them up.
Loose them up. Wet them
Arms
up.
are loose. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. All that shit. Subliminal message.
Stir shit up.
Stir shit up. Buy the shirt and become a beefcake.
Buy the shirts.
Buy the shirt backwards.
Thank you guys. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Pabst Blue Ribbon. They support wrestling, and I can't say Pabst Blue Ribbon for some reason.
I'm going to drink the Slurry seasoning salt.
You gonna do sex to me?